G'day, welcome back, and today we're talking about packs. So, I have here in front of me 4 good packs that have done me a lot of good over the years. So, if you're getting into the outdoors, if you're into hiking, hunting, just out for a bushwalk for the day, all these packs are great and they serve a purpose, and hopefully I'll give you a bit of information that'll help you choose a pack if you're wanting to get into it or you're looking for a new pack. Just to help you guys out from my experience. So we'll start from this end. So this pack I actually got online. I think it was on AliExpress. Might have cost me 35 bucks. Been a great pack. It's at the end of its life after about 7 years, so the zips aren't staying shut. So this one here, that's completely buggered. But I took it all around Japan. It's a military style pack. It has no rear frame to it, so you really have to be careful how you pack certain things on certain days. Lately it's been doubling as sort of a nappy bag with me and the kids on our outings, also including all our bits and pieces that we have to have, so food, snacks, the occasional toy, as I think I've actually might still have in here. Yeah. Couple of cars in there for my 4-year-old son, but it also had a pouch that went across here, and I don't know what I've done with that because I stopped using it, but that's been fantastic. It's got an excellent amount of room in it for when you're out with the kids and stuff, and a lot of pouches and pockets, so it's easy to get to. And then I'm going to go to this one. So I've had this one for just about as many years. It's a trusty Alice pack. Believe it or not, the frame actually cost me more than the pack itself. Again, I still use this pack quite regularly because one of the things I do, I'm a hunter, but another thing I do as a horticulturalist is I go out there and I look for certain bush tuckers and document them, and I've usually got my camera bag on me, which is just a single strap on there, but I take this out for the day. I'll occasionally take samples and bring them home and do a lot more photography with it, but I also use it as a day hunting pack when I'm out in the high country from time to time. So I've got, big deep pockets there, big hollow area there with, I think it's 30 litres in this pack, and it's been fantastic. I've had it for many years. It's still going strong, and I won't be getting rid of it anytime soon. Like the straps here, I've got old school Ozcam now because they've changed the design straps, because that's what I could get at the time, which I think costs about the same amount as the actual pack itself. I'm going to be getting some clips, but I still use this, and I do highly recommend an Alice pack if you're going out for a day or half a day, those sort of things. You've just got to learn how to adjust it properly to you. Of course, I'll start filming and the copies are back. I've already destroyed my bird feeder. This pack here I got from Aussie Disposals. It's a great pack. I got it as a day pack. I'll just zip it up. There it is. Pop it out. It advertises you could put a spotting scope in the side, which is why I got it at the time, but my spotting scope was actually a bit too big, so I use it for things like water bottles and maybe some snacks and things. But again, you've got lots of pockets and bits and pieces here, so there's a laser orange flag that you can hang on it. So it's advertised as a hunting pack, but I know a few people that use these packs as a day pack. I think it was about 80 bucks at the time. It's the high country. It's got a lot of good pouches and a lot of good value, and it has an internal frame. So it does have a bit of back support, and you've got the sides to it as well for around there, and the chest strap. I do use this from time to time, but I'm at the point where I'm thinking about retiring it, giving it off to a mate who doesn't have he's got an old school backpack type thing that he uses for hunting, but times are tough and I don't use this anywhere near as much as I could, but I don't need to because I've got these ones. It is a great pack. I would highly recommend if you didn't have any of the others or couldn't afford. But yeah, it is fantastic. I found with me that it had a few hot spots on my back while wearing it, especially when it starts to get warmer. In winter, not so bad. But that style pack, definitely if you're going hiking, for day trips and coming out of the campground, great pack. Can't fault it. You've got pockets on the side here, you know. You've got all your little bits and pieces. So there's some kids' socks in here actually. So, shows last time I used it was obviously with the kids. But you really, yeah, if you want to get into hiking or going out in the bush on day trips and just having a look around, having a walk, you don't have to spend an absolute fortune. Get something that's comfortable for your back, something that fits you, preferably. Otherwise, you'll have all types of grief. It's like, you know, having a cheap pair of hiking boots over everything else. Like, as I said, this pack here, I've used it time and time again, and I love it, but it is starting to fall apart. It's been around the world. I mean, it doubled as a day bag and a nappy bag in Tokyo a few years ago. Yeah, it's sad to see it go because there's a lot of memories with it, but at the same time, I'm not looking to get another one. Now, back to the main thing for this thing, and it took me quite a few years to be able to afford something like this. So this is the Spyker Hauler. This is the 40 litre one. It's a great pack. It comes apart, so there is a meat shelf in here, if I can remember how to, it's been a couple of months now. I've got it all sort of looped through. So it does come apart, the hood comes off, and it all comes apart. So there's actually this meat shelf, and that's what they marketed as. So you can take the pack off itself, and you'll just have this lining here, and if you're out hunting and you get some game, get a deer or kangaroo or a goat or something, you can put it in there and just have that strapped to your pack, tighten it up, away you go. And it's been fantastic. I've carried out 3 sambar deer with this thing. It's, as I said, it's the 40 litre. But the thing that attracted me most to this pack out of a lot of the other packs is the back bit that goes on your back is adjustable to the size of your torso. So I have a long torso, and I could adjust that to fit perfectly, and I can go all day with this thing. Doesn't matter if it's pouring rain or it's hot as hell, this pack is now my go-to. I still use the Alice pack because I just find when I'm out tinkering around, collecting plants and stuff, it's good. It's got the pocket for the camel pack and all that. But this pack just fits my back so well, I can't rate it enough. I'm not sponsored by Spyker at all, as you can tell by the low numbers on my channel because I've only just started. But I have just ordered the 80 litre of this pack. But you've got to remember, when you're getting a pack, if you're just a day hiker, don't get the biggest hiking pack you can, because you're going to fill it with so much stuff that you're going to be overweight. I like the pockets on it. My spotting scope is too big for the spotting scope pouch on it, but I've also got a really big spotting scope, which I will do a video on at some point as well. But get a pack that suits you. You can go into Anaconda, you can spend, or BCF, and spend an absolute fortune on backpacks. But do your research first. Like, just because, even if you're not a hunter, look at what some of the hunting brands have, because they look at people who are going out for 3 or 4 or 9 days hiking in, which is minimal effort, or minimal amount of gear that they're taking, I should say. And this pack is amazing. I love it. I really do. And if I could afford to buy everyone I know that goes hunting one, I would, but I can't. It was, going off memory, it was about $280 or $300 for just the 40 litre one, and I've spent a couple hundred on the 80 litre. But also what you can do is the frame and the bag. The frame is the same for the 80 litre to the 40 litre, which means that you can just get the backpack part itself, so this bit, take off the 40 litre. If you're going on a 10-day hike-in trip, stick the 80 litre on, and it's compatible with the frame. It's amazing. I can't rate it enough. So when you're choosing a backpack, look at the different features. you don't need a million pockets. If you want one solid pocket, so I would just recommend look for alternative access. So in this one, I can access, oh, that's the wrong pocket, but that's just a little pocket there. I keep a couple things like compass and stuff. But this one, you know, that fits the whole pack there. Or alternatively, you can come in from the top. It's got things like in there, in the bottom there, it's got a thing for the rifle butt to sit in, sort of sling, so it's just strapped straight to the back of your pack. But if you just want an all day, every purpose hiking pack, 40 litres is a good one to go with. This one is great, it's adjustable, suited to your purpose. Alice pack, you can't do that. The straps like this, the padding on these, it's quite stiff. You really have to break it in, wear it in. These ones I find just don't have the support. The frame on the Alice pack is great, but if you've got wide hips like me, it can dig in on the actual frame here, and it doesn't take much. So you've really got to work on how much weight you're taking. The Spike pack, those adjustable ones, great if you've got a bit more weight. But these ones, they're great if you're out for the day and whatnot. And the amount of times I've pressure washed so much shit out of this, from slipping down gullies to game blood out of them. But I hope this video has been of help. In an upcoming video, I am going to show you how to go from spending a fortune on this style stuff. I mean, there's a background you can see. They're not, some of them are bad, a lot of them are horrible, but the price of one of these, you can just about feed yourself for the day. So hopefully I can help you guys out with that. Like and subscribe if you like the content. Even if you didn't, that would really help me out, because I'm hoping that all my videos will slowly get better. Well, hopefully not slowly, hopefully they'll quickly get better. But thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, cheerio.